What is up, guys? It's my last day in Indiana, and as you can see, I am in someone's car that isn't my own, and that's because we're going siren hunting with Brandon for the second time. We might actually make this a yearly thing. That would be pretty cool, because it was a fun time last year, and hopefully we'll have an even more fun time this year doing it because we've got a little bit more time. But we're heading out of Yellowbanks. This is actually a different car than last year too. This is your own Audi, isn't it?
Yes, and yeah, it's not near as good. No backup camera.
No backup camera.
Check engine lights is perpetually on. It looks like my trunk's open, so I'm gonna pull over and fix that real quick.
Yeah, that's not healthy. The screen doesn't go into the dash, so that's no fun.
Not near as fun. No Bluetooth. It only has Bluetooth if you're like in a call. But you cannot play like music and stuff, so I'm just stuck with the radio. Now there actually is a way you can mod it to get it to play music off Bluetooth, but I've been too lazy to do anything with it, so yeah.
Just get a broadcaster, bro. That sounds just as good, you know?
I could.
Totally.
I can totally do that.
Of course, got the radar scanner too, you know? Those are highly important. If the camera would even focus on it. There we go, now it focused,
on the way here, so this actually did save my butt. It might still be there when we head up there, but nice. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's that check engine light too.
Yes, and then this light right here means dipped headlight error. It's just a stupid thing. When I changed the headlights on here, it came up, and I have no idea what it means. Apparently something's not aligned correctly, but I don't know. It's an Audi thing. They're very specific. If something's just a little bit off, it freaks out.
Oh, so, that sounds great.
Yeah, it's fun. It's amazing. It's Audi. Volkswagen quality.
Yeah, Volkswagen quality.
Exactly.
Well, we're gonna get out of these nice dirt roads with all the potholes and stuff, and get on the actual road. Oh, this is rough, man.
Yeah, this is just not fun.
Yeah, we'll get on the actual road and hopefully find some sirens.
Yes.
We're here at the first siren. This is kind of a rarity in Colorado, at least, but that's a Century something. What is that? Century 10V. Looks kind of cool. Yeah, you don't see a lot of Century stuff in general in Colorado unless you get really far out east.
And what's really weird is that here in Indiana, specifically the southwestern part, there's a crap ton of Centuries here. We have 10Vs, 16Vs, 15Vs, about almost every single model.
And that's a Colorado company too, but Colorado just has a bunch of Federal Signal and Wheeling stuff, so I have no idea. But yeah, there it is, a 10V. Pretty cool looking. We're at this, I have no idea what this is, just some building. But on the roof, there's a Darley Model 2. That's pretty cool. The other side has like a shroud over it. So I don't know what the deal with that is, but it's really
bizarre. And actually, if you look at Street View from a long time ago, this siren, before they had this roof redone, was actually on like a tripod, really sketchy looking thing. And then they eventually just moved it on down, but they kept that weird little shield thing, and I'm not really sure what the point of it is.
Well, dude, maybe the birds only fly that way.
Maybe.
Got to keep the birds out of the siren, you know?
I've been told that it still is hooked up and it works, but it's not part of the system. But honestly, that was years ago, and I highly doubt that it even works. But I could be wrong.
Yeah, it could be. Well, yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a Darley siren before. It's kind of cool.
Just like a normal Model 2.
So that's just a Model 2 with a different housing.
Yeah.
We just rolled into friggin' Holland. Check that out. We got Brandon still driving right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the real Holland, not the European one.
Yeah, not the fake one in Europe.
Yeah, this is the OG.
The OG Holland.
OG Holland, guys. Look at this. We got a a Sunco gas station with the sun behind it. Oh man. Yeah. That's freaking cool.
Mustang almost
got the Mustang. Oh, well, they are known as the crowd killers, you know?
Yeah, they are.
So that's fitting. Up there on that pole is a Federal Signal 2001 130. But if you look next to it, there's another pole with some controls on it. And that's because there's another 2001 just laying on the ground right here. What do you think of that? What is this, an SRN?
It's an SRN, and it can do 4 RPMs on the rotator.
They did 4?
Yep, and it died. I'm not sure what went wrong with it. But then, rather than fix it, they ended up replacing it with a 130. I've been trying to get mine hands on this one, but I think they're going to try to fix it, but it's kind of up for grabs.
Yeah, I mean, the shroud got all bent up, but these things are huge. Like, here's my hand on the thing, and this is the size Federal Signal sticker I have on the 4Runner, which is actually pretty cool. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen one of these just up close. Like, here's the rotator box, which is also huge. I think this is the air intake right here.
Yep.
Yep.
And the motor's inside that cone.
Yeah, yep, the motor's underneath the cone here.
And then this right here, these little horns right here, that's the stator actually.
Oh, yeah, so that's how, yeah. That's cool.
So not long after they installed this 2001 130, the company that actually installed it installed the, I believe it's like the 10,000th 2001 siren or something like that. It was in Illinois. So I have a really firm belief that this might actually be siren number 9,999 or whatever. It's very possible. I don't know. I haven't looked at the model number or anything, but I have a theory that it is either 9,999 or something very close to it, because I want to say a day after they installed that 10,000th 2001 siren, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. And there's also a water tower right here. Brandon actually filmed this siren before it was taken down. It was this was the one that was leaning over, right?
Yeah, no, that's another one.
Oh,
that's
okay. Well, regardless, yeah, this is cool. This is what they use to lift it up with the crane right here. This giant hook. And yeah, that's, oh my gosh, dude, that's awesome. I've never seen anything like that. They just leave it out here.
It's been out here for months too.
Well, yeah, I guess no one can just come out and pick it up. Like, you're not gonna just walk away with a siren. But yeah, oh yeah, look, and you can even see how it's on the. You can even see how they attached it to the pole.
Yeah.
That is freaking cool, man. I really like that.
And it's really weird to think that that rotator is the exact same rotator on a Thunderbolt.
Is it really?
Yes, and actually this bottom mechanism here is very close to a Thunderbolt. Obviously the chopper, it doesn't exist. Thunderbolt chopper doesn't exist. The chopper instead is over here, and the intake's over there. But actually, if you were to take the back off of this thing, you'd actually see some similarities between the Thunderbolt and this siren that they just kind of left behind.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I didn't know they used the same rotator.
Yeah.
Oh, here, so for all the people who want to read this, yeah, go ahead and pause the video. You can see that right there. One thing I didn't even notice is the badge back here. Check that out. Isn't that awesome? You can see that right there. Then there's also this other sign right here. Yeah. That's freaking awesome. I've never seen just a siren just laying down. We also have the control boxes. Really? Okay. Got the control boxes too. I don't think I showed these. They are locked, but that's to be expected. Some high voltage warning. Model 2001 DC, huh? Really?
It's an SRN. It just, they put DC. Really, a DC is actually an old generation SRN.
Yeah, that is true.
So it's a little confusing. It's kind of been a misnomer for us siren enthusiasts for a while.
Yeah.
But
I like how you have like these shiny new Federal Signal panels, and then these like dilapidated friggin' gray ones just sitting here. And there's batteries in this, but there's no solar panel. All the ones in Colorado have solar panels on them, in Denver at least. But there's
there's the nice, and see that antenna right there?
Yeah.
That basically means it could do two-way communication, and it could talk back to central dispatch, and they can give a clear indication if this siren works or not.
That's cool. Yeah, this is everyone's favorite siren, guys. The good old 130. Oh, wow, I almost just died. There it is.
This is for the old pole.
It was here?
It must have been here.
Yeah, this almost killed me. That was fun. But yeah, there's for everyone who wants to see it, which I know is probably going to be no one, there's the 2001 130. It is a pretty cool shot. So here's technically Siren 5 right here. This is a Federal Signal Model 2. It's on some dude's farm, so we're just kind of sniping it from the car just in case we get kicked out of here. But that's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen one of those either. I've only seen a Model 5 and a Model 7.
Yeah, this one is actually county controlled, but for whatever reason they stuck it at some dude's farm. It's actually out of service right now for whatever reason.
Oh, your car is idling so rough, bro. That's
it's fun.
That's not good.
It's been doing that for a while now.
Yeah.
But anyway, actually let me go rev it up a little bit. That's fun. Anyway, this Model 2 I actually have recorded a couple times. I recorded them usually around winter. I think one time it was in June or whatever, and I was able to actually film it without getting kicked off. I don't think the farmer actually is here all the time, but still, I was taking a big risk. I didn't want to like get in trouble and stuff.
Yeah, but there's a Model 2, guys. Friggin', it's like a little baby Model 5 type deal. It's way quieter too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not as high pitched though.
Yeah, and it's got more it's got more of the, you know what I'm talking about? The, what do you call those? The roofs. I'm just gonna call them roofs.
Yeah.
But yeah, Model 2. There's one Model 7 left in Denver, or it's technically Inglewood, but the wires to it are cut.
Ah, that's great.
Yep.
Splendid.
Yeah, it's left over from the old system, but yeah, there it is.
This siren, I just remembered, actually came from Ireland, Indiana, and they had a, we'll actually be going to it. They used to have this Model 2 on top of the fire station, and then they wanted a more powerful siren, so they got a 2001 130, which is very exciting. So rather than toss that old Model 2 away, they gave it to this small town, and it's not really new, unless they got a new one to replace the one that was here originally. It used to be green, like a really dark green color.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it at least has really fresh paint on it.
Yeah, so it's either a brand new Model 2 or they just repainted the one that was here before.
Yeah, it looks good.
Good
Yeah.
job, whoever did it.
Well, yeah, we're going on to Siren 6. We're here at Siren 6 now. It's another Model 2. This one's black though. Kind of cool. We got like some India power grid looking work on this pole right here, but yeah, top quality right there. But that's,
worst installed system, I would say.
yeah, but it is on this freaking, I have no idea what this place is.
It's like a co-op kind of thing.
Yeah.
Here they do stuff. I mean, I'm not really into ag, but they do stuff here.
I'm trying not to spend too much time on the common sirens, you know, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's on the way.
Yeah, it's on the way. Figured might as well stop, you know. This has like a little baby antenna deal here too. Oh yeah, it's one of these magnetic jobs.
And this runs attack usually for 3 minutes on the test days.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Nice. Sounds cool. Single tone, sadly, but better than nothing. It's better than a 2001.
That's true, yeah. I'd rather hear that than a 2001, especially a 130. But there you go. Model 2 with a light. That's cool right there. So we're at Siren 7, and this is everyone's favorite. It's a 2001 130. Oh man, but if you look on the roof, you can kind of see it right there. There's like a shell of an older siren, so we're actually going to get some drones up and see if we can't see anything. I'll also get some better angles of this 2001 for you guys as well. You think we should do the Mavic or the Phantom?
I think today
We should probably, let's do the Mavic, yeah. It's a little easier. We got the Mavic 2 Pro up in the air right there. Pretty sick. We're gonna go ahead and launch that up and see what the deal with that empty, well, supposedly empty siren housing is. Hopefully not have any bird incidents on the way. Let's do some expert piloting right here. Okay, there it is. That is weird, man. So that's just totally empty, huh?
Yeah, totally empty. I think it's from a Darley 3V8. I think that's what it is. I don't really remember though.
Okay, so there's that, and then if you tilt the camera up just a touch, there's the 2001. So
Ooh,
that's
a
kinda,
spicy shot.
Actually, yeah, check that out. Boom, buddy. Just a track, just a film that.
Indiana, look at that.
Colorado, let me tell you, all you see in Colorado is stupid traffic that doesn't need to be there. But yeah, we can be all like, look, check this out. We can be all artsy and be like, there's the old siren, and then, oh, there's the 2001. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and grab some pictures of some stuff around here with this drone, and then we'll get popping off to the next siren. Cinematic push in on the 2001 here, just because I freaking feel like it. Tripod mode, get it centered up, and then just do a nice slow push.
And
there he is.
Send that to Federal Signal.
Federal Signal's gonna owe me a lot of cash money for that shot, let me tell you. Oh, these birds are making me nervous, bro.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Bird
It's
on the
the
2001.
siren. It's on the siren. Get out of there. There you go.
Oh,
You got that?
think so.
Yes, bro. I should have filmed it on the drone, dang it. Holy crap, why are the birds
What
so
the
attracted
heck?
to these drones?
Dang.
Alright, I'm gonna get this out of here.
Yeah, we might crash.
Dude, why are you still in tripod mode? Go faster, buddy. You're gonna have to get away from these birds.
They're going nuts. Holy crap.
They're following it. We stopped off for a quick second at Brandon's house and check out what he's got. Look at that. And this is actually a lot smaller than I thought it would be up close. But in addition to that, he's got this red Darley Model 2 that he repainted. On top of what kind of blower is this? A 6M? Maybe a 5M? I don't... Oh, it's got the... I don't know.
It's
Someone
a
will...
common blower that everyone has. I don't really
Yeah,
know.
someone will tell us in the comments. I'm pretty sure it's a 6M, but I don't know.
I get them all mixed up all the time, but it's like
Yeah.
a common one. Nothing too exciting.
Dude, you could use it as a meat smoker. Oh man, dude, that's what that tube is for, bro.
You can even play drums on it.
Oh yeah. No, that's cool.
As you can see here in this Darley, the paint job for the most part is really good, nice and smooth, until you get to right here. There's actually a little story on that. We actually do a little bit of body work on it. There was a bullet hole. Someone shot at this siren, I guess. It was actually used for fire calls. And I guess it was just going off or something. I guess someone got tired of it and shot at it. This all came from South Dakota, so I guess that's just how South Dakota people roll. But yeah, it's got a little bullet hole, and we tried to fix as much of that as we could possibly, but it's still a little there.
I think if you sanded it down a bit, it might actually line up, but or you could just leave it like that and have a cool story.
That's true as well. Every little scar is kind of a cool story to tell. The rest of the siren looks pretty nice and smooth. We even got the tag right here.
Oh, you do have the tag on it?
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, here. Let me shallow depth of field. Hold on.
Ooh.
Yeah, look at that.
Shot.
Nice and sharp. You can pause and read that all you want.
Fun stuff. And
yeah.
I actually have a very sketchy way of hooking these up. Now, eventually these will be done much better, but right now we just plug in an extension cord and just, do that. Sketchy as crap, but at least we know that the thing's working. Same with Darley. It's got a little plug for right now. Eventually, the Thunderbolt will be here. And I've been thinking about maybe putting this Model 2. There's a house across from here that we own as well, and I might just stick it up on there. May have like a little miniature system or something, which would be really cool. But
that would be pretty cool.
I'm still trying to figure out exactly what to do, because I also have two other sirens that are have 1003 parts over there.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
And have a screamer, which I'll show you in a moment.
You have a screamer too?
Yes.
Dang, bro.
This whole area is under construction for the most part, so I really haven't had much time to actually, work on sirens. We've been taking a bigger priority on fixing the house, but still, yeah, it's a lot of stuff, a lot of work ahead, but I think it'll be a really cool thing.
So, what's this box for?
This would be the rotator.
Oh,
So
yeah,
take this out, and there's a rotator.
Sweet. Okay, so you can check that out right... Oh, hold on, let me get that. Yeah, look at that. So that's what a Thunderbolt rotator looks like. And this, you said, is the same as the 2001 rotator, right?
Yeah, the old 2001s have a very similar rotator.
That's cool. So you got like... I guess it's missing the belt.
Yeah.
But you got the... That looks like the motor. And then you got the a pulley here, which turns that small gear right there, which then turns the big gear like that. And then turns the thing at the top there.
Chopper, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool how that works. Good old belt drive rotator box, huh?
Yeah, and you could easily see how you could change the speeds.
Yeah, okay, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool. This is a 1000T Thunderbolt, and here, I'll put my foot up to it. It's honestly smaller than I thought it would be in person.
Yeah.
Like, you see them up on the pole, and you're like, they actually look pretty big, but I would say this is probably smaller than the 2001, other than, the rotator's the same size.
It's decently, compact siren for the most part. Really, the big thing is just this horn that just takes up the most space.
Yeah, I do like how it looks, though. Here, look, we can do the...
There's probably
yeah, look at that.
Nasty in there.
Oh, is it? Hey, it echoes. What's up? That's cool. Look at that. Oh, yeah.
And what's really cool is that if you take this horn out, you could kind of like use it like a megaphone almost, sort of. Like it could really amplify your voice. So this projector does a whole lot. And you could kind of see it has like an exponential profile here and everything. It really is what helps make the Thunderbolt a Thunderbolt.
It goes from, you know, that, see, up to freaking, yeah. That's cool stuff, man.
It's just so weird that so much sound comes out of this very small piece here.
Yeah.
That could be heard from miles away. It's kind of interesting to think.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I said this, but this is a 1000T.
Yes.
So it's got the dual tone in there.
Yes, that's true. This Darley right here is actually a single tone one, but I kind of just jerry-rigged the chopper from the 1003 over there and kind of made this a ghetto 2T. So I'm going to do like a very quick test growl of this siren here. It's just only going to be a growl because I don't want to like make the neighbors freak out or anything. But
yeah,
it will sound kind of like a very sketchy 2T, but with a 5/6 port ratio.
You have ports. A 5/6 ratio, dude?
Yeah.
That's the best one.
Yeah.
You put that on chopper level 1, you have a subwoofer on a freaking rotator, basically.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, run it up. Let's hear it. Yeah, you can kind of see that chopper spinning in there.
And you can see it's a single tone. I should have changed that.
Oh, that is really ghetto rig, dude.
It is a ghetto rig.
That's awesome. So it's still in the stator for the... Oh, yeah, look at that. It's even still got the yellow on it. Sweet. Can you run it up with that shroud off?
I can.
Oh, that's cool.
You need to go to Vulcan and get some more bolts.
Yeah, it's still got the single tone stator, but you put a dual tone chopper in there.
Yeah, this chopper came from the 1003, and I just stuck the normal Model 2 chopper here that the Darley had originally. So.
Okay. Well,
eventually,
cool.
I'll probably stick the single tone back on there, but just for now.
Yeah, I mean,
2T,
might as well have a ghetto rigged 2T.
Exactly.
That's cool. How heavy is the shroud?
Not that heavy at all, really.
Here, hold this. Let's see. Oh, okay. There, look at that. Certified Siren Tech right there. Ooh.
There we go.
We're in the garage here, and that right there is the original... What did you say was the chopper from the Darley Model 2?
Yeah, that is the chopper from the Darley Model 2, and it kind of needs some work on it, so that's another reason why I swap things out.
Yeah,
and right here,
and then here's the
projector horn.
Yeah, now with Brandon standing there, you can kind of get an idea of how tall the horn is, or I guess how long the horn is on a Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
But that's pretty cool right there. This one's a lot more faded, but it also doesn't have fresh paint on it, so it makes sense.
I still have to pick up a blower yet from South Dakota, or at least parts from it. And actually, I forgot to pick up the, I guess, brace you could call it, or support. So this...
Oh, right.
Yeah, I definitely got to have that before I hook it up, because I don't know if the horn bolts alone will be able to carry that weight.
Nah, and the brace he's talking about, you can see it on his other one. The classic Thunderbolt support bar right there.
Yeah, this guy right here.
Yeah. Well, cool.
That brace is strong enough to hold this entire horn without those bolts right there.
Well, yeah, I would think so. Like, look at...
Yeah, it's insane. It's well built. There is actually a Siren in Paducah that I recorded a long time ago that actually, whoever did the work didn't know what they're doing, and they didn't actually hook this up. So there's like a little gap right
That was the weird sounding one, wasn't it?
Yeah, so it's a tinny. But it was supported by this brace right here, and it supports just fine, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Think about it.
I really like just the look of these sirens is just awesome. Dude, you should do the red and black stripes on the other one.
I thought about that.
That would be awesome.
This was actually chocolate brown at one point, and it looked terrible. And you can actually see a example of that right here. That brown.
Oh, that's not rust. That's paint.
That's actually paint.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's terrible.
That looks like I painted it.
It's bad. So the eventual goal is to paint this all black right here.
Yeah. What did you say this? Oh, it's really dark in here.
Yeah.
Hold on. Here, this is where the Micro Four Thirds falls apart. There you go. Check that out.
This is the RCM1 panel for the 1000T. Came with the with the 1000T and everything, and it has some switches and stuff, and relays and whatnot. This is how we will eventually have connected to that 1000T and stuff. I probably said 1000T like 5 million times and crap.
Yeah.
But anyway, here's the relays. Here's the Agastat, which you can use to, kind of, if you want to give the siren a nice wind down, you kind of set that up. If you want it to shut off right away, set it down. You want to be like Louisville, give it no seconds or whatever.
And then you have these really nice clicky switches down here. Flip
Yeah.
a couple of those. Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to get this hooked up just for that alone. And when it is hooked up, you also hear the relays click too. I imagine it's going to be like one of the most satisfying things ever.
Oh, yeah. So why can you have the rotator off? Because I noticed that on Brandon's as well.
My theory is that in some places, in some cities, I feel like maybe they just don't want the rotator on at all. They just want the siren to be faced towards one particular direction.
Okay.
That's my guess. But yeah, or maybe you're testing it and you don't want to make it rotate and bother everyone. You could probably just turn that off.
That would make sense,
Stuff like
yeah.
that. But then again, if you want to test it, you could also just keep the blower off or whatever. It's still a nice little thing to have, though.
Yeah, I do really like these old school controls here.
They feel good. Everything here just feels really retro.
Oh, yeah.
As you can see,
And
here,
it's all mechanical. There's no...
Yeah. There's
Look at,
no
like, there's
electric
even a
logic.
massive freaking transformer right there, too.
Yeah, and this is how you actually change the pitch of a Thunderbolt by messing with these little...
Oh, yeah, that's the
things.
chopper levels, huh?
Yep.
Trying to one-hand camera right here, but... Yeah, you can kind
Chopper
of
level
see it.
7?
Chopper level 7's the one that you don't use.
Yeah. It's
But-
just prohibited.
Yeah.
Unless you really like high-pitched stuff.
Or if you're Denver.
Exactly.
Yeah. Before we head out of here, there is a ACA Screamer. You can't really see it too good, but there it is. It's got the chopper and stuff right there. Yeah, you can see it moving. Brandon's spinning the motor right there.
It's actually upside down and it didn't come with a shroud, so
Yeah.
I'm sure it runs fine, but I haven't really been able to hook it up.
Yeah. And he's also got the solenoids from the 1000, or the solenoid, sorry, both boxes, but as you can see, there's only one in there.
Yeah, so you can kind of see how it works. You get power here.
Oh yeah, here, I've never...
Slam it in. And that spring is actually pretty tight. There's 2 of them here.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how it... Do it one more time. Let me get that shot. Yeah.
That's satisfying.
Oh,
Very
it sounds nice. Hopefully you could see that, but yeah, that's how they do the high-low on the 1003s. We pulled up next to this machine. I think it's just a forklift, but if you look over here, we got just a Model 7 just straight chilling on the ground. How cool is that?
7T.
Oh, it's a 7T, huh? Oh yeah, it is
Look at that.
freaking dual tone.
Get a flat
Gosh,
spot.
we switched to the A7 because it's way better in low light, but it's still nice and dark.
The bottom row and top row ports.
Oh, that is freaking cool. So this is just straight chilling here, laying on the ground. Also a lot smaller than I thought it would be in person. Like, here's my foot next to it for reference. Yeah, that's freaking cool. Like I said, there's one of these left in Colorado, and the wires, or that I've found at least, and the wires to it are cut, so it's useless. But that's freaking awesome, man. They got all the cool stuff here. Just sirens just laying on the ground. They got like a mix that's more than just 2001s, but oh man, that's awesome.
So this siren that you see here is actually in Jasper, Indiana, and you might be thinking, well, is this like an old siren from the system here? But it's not. It actually came from a town a few miles north called Hayesville, and they had a 5BT, which I actually recorded about a few times before. Well, back a few years ago, that siren completely died. It is a single-phase motor, and obviously, as you may know, single-phase motors aren't exactly the most reliable, so it died, kicked the bucket, and they got a 2001 130 to take its place, which pretty boring, but at least it's better than nothing. And so for a while, I tried calling the fire chief and everything and see if I could get my hands on the old 5BT, and I'd never got any response until one day someone told me hey, there's like a siren behind the museum. We're actually right by the Du Bois County Museum. It looks kind of sketchy back here because it used to be an old factory.
Yeah, it does. I was gonna say
they have a lot of cool stuff inside there and stuff. But anyway, someone's like, yeah, there's an old siren back there. I'm like, really? So I drove up here and me and my dad came along too, and we were in shock and awe. This is where the 5BT went. They stuck it here. This is like technically a museum display piece. Now it's been here on the ground for maybe about 3 years. I was placed here about in 2018, I believe, when we discovered it here. Who knows how long it's been here actually. But it's just kind of sitting here. There's not much has changed. I think they added a cinder block there so that the thing doesn't like...
Yeah, actually, yeah, if you look, the metal isn't all bent up like it was on that 2001.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Which is really nice here. So that's a new addition that they did to it. But I heard that they were going to install it or maybe do something inside the museum, but it's still out here. So if you're a siren enthusiast and you're out in the area, you want to check out some sirens on the ground, Du Bois County is your place.
We're out here in, I don't even know what street we're on, but Brandon had told me about the street lights, how they switched to these new LED things that are supposed to be all like fancy and nice. Now you see that one, that's a normal color, right? That one's also a pretty normal color. For the most part, they actually don't look too bad. I would prefer the older yellow look, but I know that's like bad for your being awake and stuff because the blue light actually helps you be awake. You know what? Maybe that's why every few of them are purple like that. I don't know how well it shows up on camera, but there's like, that's one of them. Yeah, here you go. Look at that. You see, just one of them's just blue, just straight blue, and then the rest of them are normal.
Ish. That one's a little...
Well, yeah, that one's a little bit purple, but maybe it was intentional, but I'm guessing they just installed the cheapest bottom of the barrel friggin' LED streetlights they could find.
Yeah, these are very bad Chinese made. They were all the same color. I remember the day that they actually replaced these all from the high pressure sodium, the orangey kind of ones.
Yeah.
These. And yeah, they're all just changing color temperatures. It makes no sense.
Gotta love it. Friggin' gotta love that high quality street lights along with the radar scanner that keeps giving us false alarms here. Check that thing out, guys. That's nice and fancy. I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see this, but up there on top of this light post is a Federal Signal STH-10. We're maxing out the exposure on this A7S II, trying to get a video for you, but yeah, you can kind of see it. That's kind of cool, you know? But that's probably gonna have to be the last siren we see today because it's freaking dark out here.
Yeah, I gotta go to work tomorrow, and
yeah, this
time difference and everything.
This poor guy has to go to work. Well, yeah, and I have to drive 7 hours back to Missouri.
So we both have pretty busy days tomorrow.
Yeah, but at least we got to do another one of these siren hunting videos. These are always a lot of fun to do. Just we were kind of rushed this time, unfortunately, but we were at least able to get another video out for you guys of this. Now, really quick before we end this video, I'm gonna give Brandon a quick ride in the 4Runner and also show you guys the increased performance down here. It's a lot faster down here than it is in Colorado. We're about to turn out of Yellow Banks onto this paved road right here, so since there's no one coming, I'm gonna get onto the road. We'll do a full stops only because there's no one behind us here. We've got the AC off, ECT power, so the shift points are higher. And we'll just go ahead and floor it.
Pretty good.
Now there's a curve, so
yeah, that's a little scary.
My suspension is totally shot right now, so I can't go super fast around curves. But once we get to a flatter stretch here, I'll do another one. 30. 40, 50. Yeah, I think that's the fastest this thing has ever done a 0 to 60. Which is kind of sad, but it is, after all, a 22-year-old SUV with a little tiny V6 in it. Also with the dirty air filter and all this weight in the back. We got our mortar crates back there still, but yeah, it's a lot more torquey down here than it is in Colorado. There you go, guys. That's going to be it for, I guess, part 2 of siren hunting with DSRX100. I know this one wasn't as interesting because we just saw a bunch of common sirens, but hey, we did get to see a couple just laying out on the side of the road, which was pretty cool. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for Brandon on this channel for a little bit because we're going back to Colorado in the morning. Well, we're going back to Missouri in the morning, but either way, big shout out to Brandon for all the video help he's given us since we got here. But yeah, guys, until the next video, that's going to be it. Thank you for watching.